Welcome to Take LA, Griffith Observatory. We're in Griffith Park in Los Angeles, California. Great views of the city. Behind us, you can see downtown. On a clear day, you can see all the way to Santa Monica. You can kind of see the ocean. The Hollywood sign is over there. The Griffith Observatory itself, like 80 years old. We've shot a bunch of movies here. You'll catch it in the background of almost anything shot in LA. Rebel Without a Cause, Transformers, everything. And then you can observe a lot of stuff here. We're observing each other. You can observe the stars. You can go inside, learn about science. I'm going to try to explain the things I just read about on Wikipedia and see how much I remember. And we're going to be a lot smarter when we leave.
Or we can hope.
Yeah, right. We can't get any dumber. So one of the attractions at the Griffith Observatory is they have a Tesla coil. And this one actually was commissioned by Thomas Edison. And I think it was like the first like 1,000,000-volt Tesla coil. And it was set up in Madison Square Garden for some kind of fair convention. And then it sat around. This is like in like 1890 something, and then it sat around and eventually was donated to the Griffith Observatory, and they restored it and they turned this on and zap stuff. It's great. It's like the world's best bug zapper.
I feel like I'm getting a free tour of the Griffith Observatory. I'm actually really lucky. I don't even know why I'm here. I think really I'm just like here along for the ride for the free tour. I think that's what my video is going to be about. It's like how lucky Jenny gets to be with the travel guy.
The famous story about Einstein is he was Swiss, Austrian. Anyways, you know, English was not his first language. When he died in like New York, and the only person in the room when he died was a nurse, and his last words were not in English, and she didn't speak whatever language he was saying, so nobody knows what his last words were. Maybe it was the secret of the universe.
That's deep.
It was probably like, I'm thirsty. Or I need to poop. But. So one of the things they have here at the observatory is they have a different scale for like every planet, like how much you weigh on Venus, how much you weigh on Jupiter. But then they have how much you weigh on Earth, which everybody already knows. Though my favorite is the Venus diet, where you just pretend like that's how much you weigh. This thing isn't moving. You know what? Don't say charity isn't important to me. Oh wow, it actually kind of... See, what this is tomorrow's past, okay? Which is a tricentennial time capsule.
Do you know what's inside of it? Do you
no.
Any of this?
Well, it's like a slice of life from 1976.
Ooh,
so
I hope there's hippies in it.
Bell-bottom pants. Okay, so Griffith Observatory.
Okay.
We're in Griffith Park.
Okay.
Which is kind of the main park in LA, bigger than Central Park.
Really?
It's actually the biggest metropolitan park in the US.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
And it's also like LA's only real park of significance. And there's a zoo in Griffith Park, there's the Gene Autry Museum, there's the Greek Amphitheater, and there's the Griffith Observatory. And they're all named after this guy named Griffith J. Griffith. His first name was the same as his last name.
Wow.
Which, like, I feel like...
So did he name it after his first name, or did he name it after his
We'll
last
never know.
name?
That's the true mystery. That's the true mystery. So nice. They named him twice, right?
So nice. Thank you.
So anyways, he donated a bunch of money in like the 1800s to build this, and he wanted it specifically. He wanted a place for like regular people to study astronomy, because like up to that point, like only like scientists and rich people, and like the telescopes were always out in the middle of nowhere, like on top of a mountain. And this is like right in the middle of a city. You can see it's right in the middle of a city. You can park at the bottom of Griffith Park, and you can hike all the way up here to the observatory.
Oh look, there's like one hiker.
It's a nice payoff for a long hike to get up here and be able to see the whole city. It's sweet. Here. Okay, so the Griffith Observatory is like a landmark of LA. You can see it from all over the city because it's up on a hill. So like, along with like the Hollywood sign just right over there, the Capitol Records building, and then there's the Griffith Observatory. And so because it's iconic and it has this nice view, they've shot a lot of movies here. There's a big scene in the first Transformers movie, The Rocketeer, which was a Disney movie from the 90s. And then maybe most famously, Rebel Without a Cause, which was one of James Dean's few movies, and it was kind of the movie that made him a big star. There were two big scenes shot at the observatory, including like a knife fight scene. It was really cool. So the Griffith Observatory is like an institution in LA. Every kid that grows up in LA comes here on field trips. You have an out-of-town friend come to town, you take them here and they can see the whole city. It looks cool. And on a beautiful day like this, it's LA, man.
This is
so
where
LA.
it's at.
So LA.